Cowboys. '04 Damage Dame. Number 6, Best Little Scorehouse in Texas. 33D D Cup runneth over. Number 85, Bell Scorcho. 218 Penetration. 305 Gandalf the Cray. Number 511, it's Breaker Thighs. 802 No Fox Given. 3300 Slim Riggins. 9637 Jane Woe. Co-captain of the Cowboys, 1942 Misbehavin'. And captain of your Cowboys is number 39 Bucket. Manager of the Cowboys, Skatem O'Neal. Bench coach, to be determinator. One more time for the Cowboys.
All right, now, all the way from planet Uranus, that's right, give it up for the aliens. Right on, wearing Swoot, we got Stefcon 1. Wearing 14, it's Hell's Kitten. Wearing 67, Amoxa Killin. Wearing 77, American Booty. Wearing 389, Stiletto. Wearing 500, it's Jesus. Wearing 508, it's Atomic Blonde. Wearing 804, it's Beats by K. Wearing 923, it's Ivana Fight. Wearing 5515, it's Vanessa Bludgeons. The co-captain of your aliens is 925 Sweet Home, Alabama. Your captain is 2022, Chance the Leper. Your manager tonight of the aliens will be Chewbacca, and the bench coach is Scrappy. Give it up for the aliens, everybody.
They're always fair, they're never square, and they've got great hair. It's the Enforcers. Head referee, Hassel Black. Game executioner, Mazapain de la Chismosa. Jam referees, Tricky Ricardo and Casey Cojones. Pack referees, Metallic Kyle and Suspect Erd. Penalty tracker, Ridley Scorpio. Penalty tracker assistant, E.T. Beth. Penalty box administrators, Morning Wood and Cherry Blazer. Eyes in the Sky, Molly Moonlight and E.T. Melissa. Your scoreboard operator is Scary Fisher. Whiteboard Derelict, the Enforcers.
All right, we would like to thank our EMTs, the doll repair team, the track monkeys at Turn 1, and the Rad crew. Our DJ tonight is DJ MacBook Air. And I'm Eva Lee, and this is Trixie Biscuit.
Yo.
And we'll be your announcers this evening. The Derby Dolls acknowledge that we gather on traditional unceded Kizh and Tongva land. We ask league members and the Derby Dolls community to honor with gratitude the Kizh and Tongva people, elders, and the land itself. All right, and now I have one question for you. Are you ready for roller derby action? Come on, Los Angeles, that's what I want to hear. Woo! I like hearing that thunder down under on those bleachers. Thank you so much for joining us. We got some exciting roller derby action here for you. And we're gonna warm you up if you're chilly.
I'm excited. I'm kicking off the game by having already lost my pen, so we're off to a flying start here.
Oh, I got some more. All right, so if you're not familiar with roller derby, the jammers are the ones with stars on their helmets. They have to get through the pack of blockers. When they do, the first one out is the lead jammer and can call off the jam at any time by putting her hands on her hips, which is what she did there. So a jam can be either 60 seconds long or when the lead jammer puts hands on hips. So let's try this again. Oh, and we already have a penalty too against the, we got a directional block against Jane Woe of the Cowboys. All right, so once again, we got those jammers going with the stars on their helmet covers. What they've got to do now is, now that they're both out of the pack, when they re-enter the pack, every member of the opposing team that they pass is a point.
That's right, you pass them once, they're a point, they stay a point.
And that was Misbehavin' getting 4 points for the Cowboys.
Points are yours to keep, no matter how you finish in the game.
They're yours to keep until the next game.
That's right. And there goes StephCon 1 lead jammer for the Aliens.
Yeah, now right now you can see how the pack is pulling together. They are preparing. Whoa! Well, they were trying to prepare for StephCon coming through, but got a little bit of an apex jump there.
They looked a little too prepared. I think that's why Steph called it off.
That could be it too.
Four zip in favor of the Cowboys. But we're just getting started. Lots of roller derby action still to come.
So much exciting roller derby action.
Roller derby action. Moxa Killen helping her own cause by knocking that Cowboy jammer to the infield. Del Scorcher has to reset behind the pack to avoid a penalty there. Moxa Killen gets met at the rail, gets some help from her blocker, beats by Kay, but still has to call that off. 2 points. 2 points for the Aliens. They are on the board. All right, we've got our first power jam of the evening.
That's right. When you got one jammer on the floor, there is one team that can score, and that makes this a power jam. Advantage to the Cowboys. So roller derby is one of the sports where you play offense and defense at the same time. In a thing like a power jam, then a team is doing only offense or defense. It's Jane Woe as our power jammer for this jam.
That's right, and the Cowboys have it all their own way right now. They've got that big wall in the middle. They've got the pack at almost a dead stop. That is perfect for them because it means that Jane can get around the pack a lot of times, potentially score a lot of points. StephCon escapes. And now you're going to see the Aliens maybe trying to run away a little bit, speed up this pack.
Yeah, and you also see when they start getting a distance there, they have to pull into each other. You can't get too far away from the pack, or you're not allowed to block when the jammer comes through.
True story.
Ten big points for the Cowboys on that power jam.
And we are set up for another jam. These things go awful quick. Speaking of awful quick, there goes Vanna Fight. Lead jammer for the Aliens. Teacup runneth over, escapes the pack for the Cowboys. But it's Vanna on the scoring pass. Looked like she picked up most of them, if not all of them. 4 points.
All right, bringing the score up to 14-6, advantage for the Cowboys. All right, nobody in the penalty box. That's always exciting.
And there goes American Booty, lead jammer for the Aliens.
Yeah, you can always tell the lead jammer because there's somebody in the infield pointing at them.
Oh, American Booty slides through unimpeded on that straightaway on the inside.
Yeah, so that would be the first scoring pass on this jam, and there's still plenty of time to get some more points on the board. Start evening things up around here.
That's right, Cowboys still had their jammer in the pack, so Booty scored all 5 on that pass. Picks up probably another 4 there.
Yeah, you can see their Jaeger was trying to block, but had to let her go when starting to get out of the engagement zone. 9 points for the Aliens.
No Fox Given reporting to the box for the Cowboys. This is going to be another one of those power jams.
Power jams. Yes. First of all, we have Steph Conn in the penalty box for the Aliens with a directional block, and then the no Fox Given with a low blocking penalty for the Cowboys. And yes, that is what's making this a power jam. So we got one jammer on the floor, one team that can score, and that is the Aliens, and Stiletto will be your power jammer.
Vicorp is one of the folks joining us on YouTube today, and he just said, go Steph, but I don't think he meant go to the penalty box, Steph.
What up, Vicorp?
Vicorp, you're going to have to be more specific. Great blocking at the front of the pack by Bel Scorcho.
Yeah, there's a nice wall being put up there with Gandalf the Cray and D-Cup. Wow, you can really see a lot from up here.
You really can. It's almost like you can see the whole game.
This is crazy. This is our first time in our new office. It's pretty darn exciting. All right, Stiletto out. Only jammer, so definitely the lead jammer.
Only 7 seconds left on that jam clock.
Aliens have managed to pull up a 1-point lead, and they are now expanding that. Oh, D-Cup did not want to let her go.
And defends herself and one of her blockers. Only 3 points. 3 points on that jam. That's pretty good defense, Evilly.
Pretty damn good.
And we've got our first timeout called by the Aliens. Oh my God, and we've got every penalty on God's earth.
All right, for the Aliens, we got Jesus in there with the directional block and Bucket in there with, I believe that's a...
I'm going to call that an SB.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's Stiletto. I just saw the 38. Okay, I had the wrong number. Yes, that's Stiletto with a stop block.
And I thought there was another one on there, but...
No, that's the timeout.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
okay.
skating out of bounds is SB.
Skating out of bounds. Yeah,
I think I'm a little dizzy from the high altitude here.
There's not as much oxygen up here.
There isn't, because we're so freaking high. And I mean, like, not high, but like physically, we are elevated in our position over the track.
And spiritually.
Yes. Okay, maybe a little high. No.
So you get that stop block, or rather, excuse me, skating out of bounds. Generally, you get that if you are knocked to the infield and you skate more than 20 feet.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Can't do it. It's not allowed.
Oh my. So basically the enforcers are going to be multitasking here as the Aliens do a timeout. There's also going to be a challenge on that call.
I imagine they're going to challenge that skating out of bounds, the Stiletto, since that would result in a power jam if it stands.
Yeah, because you don't want that.
The challenge procedure, coaches from each team approach head ref, Hasselblack. They each plead their case. Hassel goes to the rest of the penalty calling officials. They all talk it over, see what they saw, and either confirm or overturn the call on the track. We do not have video-assisted review, which is probably for the best.
One of these days. Hey, by the way, I hope you when you got here, that you immediately saw that we have some fabulous beer for sale and other beverages. There's wine over there and snacks. And of course, some fantastic merch. You know, the holidays are coming up. And what better to buy somebody than something from the Derby Dolls merch booth? Because we're a nonprofit organization, and we kind of need that money to pay our rent.
And I'll tell you what, there is new stuff over there every single game, it seems like. They've got these cool cropped hoodies now, one that has the map art on it and one that has the logo art. And they have previews of the holiday collection that you can buy online. There's an all-over print hoodie.
There's a holiday collection?
Oh, there is such a holiday collection. There's an all-over print hoodie. There's bucket hats with the neon skate and the Scully logo. There's
I thought it was an actual bucket hat celebrating Bucket.
It was, you know, named after her.
Well,
the
yes,
bucket hat.
because I would get that. Because who doesn't love Bucket?
Everybody loves Bucket.
Except for the Aliens right now, probably. Well, actually, you know what? They're ahead by 4, so maybe they don't have a problem with Bucket at the moment.
Before the game and after the game. During the game, maybe not so much.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because you can't wear a bucket hat and a helmet at the same time anyway.
You know, it's possible. We don't know what's going on under that helmet. All right, who here is at their very first Derby Dolls bout? Oh, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Have you been to a previous roller derby bout, or is this a first time for everything? First time? Great. Woo! Got some, oh, we got a sign for Atomic Blonde.
Got a sign for Atomic Blonde. We've got fans in the chat room too. Maureen Welsh says, let's go 508, Atomic Blonde.
Oh my God, David Bickford's here.
David Bickford's here. Hi, David Bickford. See, we can see everybody now.
Oh,
we couldn't see
I want to go
before.
hug him. Come up here. Come up the creepy stairs.
Don't tell people to go up the stairs evilly.
I know. Well, the weirdest thing is I was getting out of the van, and I had a bag of candy, and I was like, you know, if I just stood out with this bag of candy in front of this van, I could really freak out anybody coming through this industrial area burning. Then I thought about leaving the candy in the van, and instead I put it back so other people could hate me. Okay, so yeah, oh, it looks like the penalties do stand. The challenges did not happen. So that's 2 penalties against the Aliens and a power jam with the advantage for the Cowboys. Yeah, it's lost because they're like not on the track.
Still, you know, you don't want to do everything by implication.
I know,
Sometimes
that's true, it's true. That's true. I just guessed that myself and I felt really smart. So in order to keep that elevated level of my intellect, or powers of observation, I had to belittle someone else. Ah, it's a good feeling, I tell you.
Damaged Dame wearing the star for the Cowboys. Still getting some traffic up front from American Booty and StefCon.
Oh, StefCon. It's like, man, you're going down to get probed. Wow. You don't mess with grandma on this track, I tell you.
Absolutely not. But Damaged Dame does make it out. Still got some time on that gym clock.
Yeah, and what they're doing is slowing down the pack to make it easier for the jammer to get around and around and around and get lots and lots of points. But they're also at very big of danger of stopping, and you're not stopping. You got to keep moving forward. So that's right. Keep moving. Oh, nice roll there.
Do a barrel roll, Jaeger.
I'm sorry, it's the best little scorehouse in Texas.
Yeah, but that takes a long time to say.
Yeah, it's Jaeger.
It's a cool name, though.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like Damaged Dame is reporting to the box. We're trading power jams, folks.
Yeah, Damaged Dame is in there, joined by Bucket. And yeah, we got some damage here on the penalties.
Oh yeah, I see American Booty and StefCon sitting down too.
Yeah, so basically there's a whole bunch of penalties right there. Damaged Dame with a cutting penalty, Bucket with a directional block, and then we got StefCon also directional block, and that was American Booty with an above shoulders block. So each team has 2 penalties, but the main thing to know is that only one team has a jammer, and that jammer is for the Aliens, and it's Hell's Kitten.
She's only got 2 blockers out there to help her.
Yeah, that's kind of like the bare bones of a team. Oh, a D-cup. Taking her to the rail.
And the action just keeps happening.
You think you get a name like Kitten and everyone's gonna be nice to you. They ain't.
Not how it works.
Not how it works at all.
Black Blocker's trying to open up some friendly sides, but oh, that wasn't very friendly at all. That's all right. Belle Scorcho is extremely friendly when you're not trying to get past her with a star on your head.
Yes, although her daughter has dissed me several times, Joyce. Joyce is not paying any attention to her anti-evil. I'm having a hard time dealing with that, but that's okay. And we do have a penalty against Amoxicillin of the Aliens.
And one against Belle Scorcho for the Cowboys.
Belle don't look happy. All right, Belle Scorcho with an arms penalty and Amoxicillin with a directional block. Let me flash my bloody thumb from my roller derby announcing injury.
Roller derby announcing is extremely dangerous. There's a lot of paper involved.
Yeah. Do you know how many paper cups I've gotten in these many years with the lead?
I'm gonna
A
say
lot
at
of
least
paper
one.
cups.
This is probably the grossest one, though. It really is an abattoir up here.
Yeah. I mean, this is like some Julia Childs on SNL shit going on with my thumb. Man, go big or go home, right? All right, Aliens holding that lead, 26-19.
Nobody in that penalty box.
Empty. There's seats available in the penalty box. Jaeger jamming for the Cowboys. And coming out for the Aliens, that's Beats by K.
Love watching Jaeger pick up speed. She's got so much power.
Oh, Beats by K stopped by no fucks given.
Rhett Patootie in the chat room says, "Let's go, Slim."
All right, Max Culligan with the directional block for the Aliens.
Rhett Patootie is an awesome name.
It is.
Having a good time trying to say that.
All right, D-Cup jamming for the Cowboys in the lead jammer position. Remember, the lead jammer can either skate the full 60 seconds of the jam or put hands on hips to call off the jam. Chance the Lapper is the jammer for the Aliens, just getting out. Oh, but getting lapped by D-Cup and getting a little like, well, taken to the infield.
That's right. The blockers can only engage in the pack, but the jammer can hit a jammer anywhere on the track. You don't see it too often, but it's always a good time when you do.
Oh, it's always a good time. And we do have a penalty against American Booty of the Aliens with a directional block.
All right, the Aliens are going to be down one blocker.
Oh my God, it's a tied game.
Tied game. Oh my God.
Tied game. You got a cold, refreshing Sierra Nevada. Be sure to drink for that. Stiletto jamming for the Aliens. Quite a bit of distance from the pack. Cowboys jammer making it out, but it's getting damage already being done by the Aliens.
Really quick feet from Misbehave and blocking for the Cowboys in this jam. Skating forward, skating backward, leading with the hips always. She was really making a difference.
And we do have penalties for the Aliens. Hell's Kitten with the directional block. And Jesus. With also a directional, a lot of directional blocks.
Lots of directional blocks. You pick up that directional block by moving in an other than counterclockwise manner. Once that first whistle blows, everybody's got on the track's got to start moving, and they aren't allowed to stop or go back or, no, that's it. Just stop or go back. Those are the two things. Probably some other stuff they're not allowed to do. Pretty sure they're not allowed to do that.
Coming in hot. Coming in way hot. Penetration.
Yeah. It looked like I saw a enforcer call a back block on that one.
Yeah, so if that's a back block on penetration, then the next jam would be a power jam. But the next thing that's going to happen is going to be our first quarter break.
Penetration, doing exactly the right thing. When you know that you've committed a penalty and there's going to be a power jam next, all you can do is make it count. Get as many points as you can, rack them up.
Yeah, you already got the penalty.
Yeah.
Although you don't want to get a double.
No, you don't want more.
Because they'll give you more than one.
They'll give you as many as you want to earn. But you only get
want
7.
More? We'll give you more. Well, right now, I believe we want to know who wants a T-shirt. That's right. We're going to throw T-shirts at your head. Who wants it?
these t-shirts are thanks to the wonderful Sierra Nevada Brewing Company, who want you to enjoy the little things.
Well, and these, yeah, you're getting some, they're really nice shirts. And there's other stuff too. There's like koozies, they're throwing stuff. There's all kinds of stuff, people.
It's a rain of stuff. Oh, wow, I think they just cleared the whole...
What happened? Did someone go off the rail?
Yeah, no, 1300 threw it over the entire audience. Somebody should go behind the stands. I bet there's a shirt back there.
Hey, people, just walked in. If you walk behind the stands, there might be a t-shirt over there.
Oh, there's definitely one to the side of the stands.
Okay, if anybody wants to get a shirt, walk behind the, yeah, that guy's smart. You can
There
hear
you
me.
go.
Woo! Just, you might want to stay back there right now because somebody's got a really killer arm. Probably should send them to the Dodgers.
I was to say, like, that's why we don't throw things in roller derby. We just hit things.
I always throw things. I always end up hitting somebody in the nuts. I mean,
You're really selling it. Sierra
yeah,
Nevada.
I'm serious.
Enjoy the little things.
Like me throwing something into your nuts. Evilly can't throw things.
All right, thank you so much for throwing them things out.
For obvious things.
And thank you, Sierra Nevada.
All right, we got this few-minute break here. Make sure you all go check out, get yourself a cold, refreshing beer or some wine or other wonderful beverages. And of course, if you're getting chilly, you can layer up at the merch booth. And I just want to say hi real quick to everybody in the chat room and watching us on YouTube. Yay! Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back with you in just a couple minutes.
The chat room's popping.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the second quarter of exciting roller derby action here at Valhalla. Y'all having a good time? Woo! That's right. You can scream, you can shout, you can stomp your feet. The only thing you cannot do is whistle. Whistling is only to be done by the enforcers for official reasons. No whistling. But if you'd like to be an enforcer, you can find out by going to derbydolls.com. And we will be having a power jam. As we noted previously, there was a major penalty against penetration. I just went back in time.
You absolutely went back in time.
And anyone who remembers that will enjoy that on the YouTube broadcast. Anyway, Stiletto working their way into that point scoring position. Right now, the Cowboys are ahead 40-29. So Stiletto needs to bring back the points up there, but
Boy, misbehaving, still deploying that lethal hip and back. But now she's boxed up there by the.
Oh yeah, they're holding her back. Yeah, I believe that's Bonafide holding her back.
That's right. When the black team's got one white team member back there, that's where the pack is.
Yeah, and you gotta be where the pack is, because if you're not where the pack is, then you can't engage with people in any sort of defensive way.
That's right. The skaters must stay within 5 feet of the pack in order to be considered in the pack. They can block in the engagement zone, which goes up to 20 feet in front of or behind the pack.
10 points for the aliens.
I never know if, like...
Bring it to a 1-point game. It's a 1-point game, Trixie.
It's a 1-point game. And here I am, like, just rules dorking.
If what?
Here I am just being a big rules dork.
You are a rules dork. Oh, but here's the directional block dorks, and we got 2 of them. That would be Jesus and Bonafide.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they going to do if I call them dorks? Are they going to come up here and get me?
We're all the way up here. You'll never reach us.
Skates on those stairs? I don't think so. Gandalf the Cray jamming for the Cowboys.
As long as we never leave, we're fine. We live here now.
I tell you though, you know what'd be fun though if we put a mattress at that fence right there and then you slide down that into the mattress.
That sounds very fun.
That does sound really fun. Gandalf the Cray threw on a scoring pass.
Gabe O'Neill says, keep going.
And you do what Skatem tells you.
I always do what Skatem tells me. Skatem knows things.
Skatem's seen things. That's no lie. Oh, wow. Some really great blocking there from Vanessa Bludgeons against Gandalf the Cray. Oh, somebody slipped the pivot, Sweetie, the star cover, and unfortunately was not able to get into a scoring position. So basically, you see the people with the pivots on their helmets.
That's the stripe.
Yes, that's a stripe. Sorry, what did I just say?
You said the pivots on their helmets.
You know, the brain, it ain't what it used to be. Okay, so they have a stripe on their helmets. The jammer can pass them their star cover and make them suddenly the jammer. We do have a directional block against the Cowboys, and that would be with Jane Woe.
So we're getting all kinds of directional blocks tonight. That is the most popular penalty of the evening so far.
It's really hip.
It's really trendy.
It's our trending penalty, the DB, hashtag DB. Can't believe I just said that. All right, Bell Scorcho, jamming for the Cowboys. Oh, Jaeger sees that 2-wall being put up there by Bonafide and Stiletto. It's like, no, this ain't happening.
Yeah, Jaeger just bombed it there.
Yeah, let my jammer go.
And Bell Scorcho calls off that jam.
5 points for the Cowboys, 0 for the aliens.
Now you kicked off old school derby reminiscence hour in the chat room, Evilly. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Major accumulation of minors. Those little things just percolate in your brain every once in a while, you know? Steph Kahn jamming for the aliens, the jammer. And that's Misbehaving, jamming for the Cowboys. Oh, look at that back. They have got to get together. Oh, right into the back of Decap and in through on the outside. That was Misbehaving. We've got a jammer race.
Swing and a miss. Misbehaving took a big swing at StefCon and paid the price.
Yeah, you don't do that to StefCon.
Well, you can do that to StefCon, but you better be darn sure.
Almost took out Casey Cajones, too.
It's hard out here for a ref.
Real.
I love to see it, though. I applaud the effort.
And we do a penalty against Chance to the Lapper with an illegal procedure for the aliens. Don't see many illegal procedures.
The most frequent illegal procedure is a false start, but, I'm just speculating here. That's just the one I see most often.
I don't even try to understand because it just sounds so, interesting. They got an illegal procedure.
It's an illegal procedure.
Huh. I mean, I've gone down to Mexico and gotten some probably illegal procedures, but Jane Woe jamming for the Cowboys, lead jammer. Well, she's just jamming for the aliens, taking a little trip to the infield.
Woo! Big hit on Jesus, knocks her to the infield there.
Yeah, penetration was holding up that rail with Bel Scorcho.
Yeah, Penny is a force to be reckoned with, that is for sure.
Yeah, she's down with the clown, but she don't clown around. Oh, I heard knees. Man, that hurt all the way up here.
Huge block to the infield by Hell's Kitchen for the aliens, and that Cowboy jammer decides, yeah, that'll do it. Let's call this one off.
Yeah. Cowboys ahead, 59-48.
62-48. We've got a late-breaking update.
And we do have penetration with a low blocking penalty, and Jay Woe with a cutting penalty for the Cowboys. So that's going to make this jam a power jam, advantage for the aliens. I believe that's Vanessa Bludgeons on the jam line. It's very quiet sometimes.
So much suspense.
There's so many things going on.
I think we're going to get some swag surfing in the box, though.
Up, illegal dancing, illegal dancing.
We've got a rhythm violation.
No Fox and breaker thighs. We'll need you into the penalty box for your illegal dancing procedures.
It's not illegal to dance. Kevin Bacon did not live in vain. Evil E doesn't want us to have any fun.
There's no fun in roller derby. All right, quick, it's a timeout being called by the enforcers. It looks like they're talking very important enforcery stuff. Hey, I do want to thank some of our sponsors. I want to thank S1 Helmets. S1 Helmets, a symbol of protection, protecting the Derby Dolls since 2009, and the official helmet of the Derby Dolls. Protect your noggin, get an S1 helmet. Also, Frogmouth Clothing. The Derby Dolls wear custom uniforms by Frogmouth Clothing, based in Austin, Texas. So make sure you check out Frogmouth Clothing if you need some uniforms. Oh, and timeout being called by the Cowboys. That's going to give me some time to say that this bout is brought to you by the Vernon Community Fund. The Vernon Community Fund provides charitable contributions to community-based organizations and governmental agencies in support of efforts to improve the quality of life, strengthen families, and affirm Vernon's ties with neighboring communities in pursuit of bright futures. And make sure you go to the Derby Dolls information to find out, or Derby Dolls website, to get information on how Vernon's supporting us to get some more juniors in our program.
We've got a penalty challenge going on right now, we believe. Skatem O'Neill waved that red hanky, and that means that she wanted to have a little chat. A little chat with head referee Hasselblack. So coaches from both sides go talk to the enforcers, let them know what they think, and the enforcers talk it over, come back, and tell you that the call on the track stands.
Well, that's going to give me a moment to tell you about our Derby Doll repair team. We love our Derby Doll repair team, and they are our amazing medical staff. If you're looking for a chiropractor, acupuncturist, please visit one of our team, because they support the dolls all year round, and they're some of the best around. So make sure you check them out at derbydolls.com/doll-repair. That's easy to remember, right? All right, let's do a quick check here. Who is rooting for the aliens? Yeah? Some aliens fans? Where's the Cowboy fans? Who's just happy to be at roller derby? Woo! good stuff. Thank you so much for being here. And make sure you take lots of pictures and stuff and post them on social media. Since we're a nonprofit organization, we have absolutely no advertising budget. So if you can tell your friends what a fabulous time you're having here at the Derby Dolls and tag us and stuff, man, we'd really appreciate that.
And if you're not having a great time, you're allowed to lie. You could just post on there and be like, it rules, and just make people jealous. It's okay. We won't tell.
I won't.
I'm having a great time.
I am too.
I'm not even lying.
Well, I'm so glad we have people watching. And it's so cool that Tilted Thunder is watching us. They have their own viewing party. And they're watching us. I wish they were here with us. It's so great having them out here. And oh, that challenge was lost, by the way.
All right, that means that Jane Woe is going to stay in that box, and this is going to be a power jam for the aliens.
All right, well, they're down 14 points. So, that's good for them.
Big opportunity for them with 8 minutes and 37 seconds left in the first half. It's a 14-point deficit. You could do that in one power jam if you do it right.
You can.
I've seen it before.
Anything can happen. It's roller derby, right?
Just about. Within the bounds of physics and good taste.
Physics, whatever.
I love that that's the one you had problems with.
You and my brother always about physics and stuff. Man, I don't need your laws on my body, like gravity and shit and this physics crap.
F thermodynamics.
Yeah.
Sick of it.
Totally. Wow, man, that was quite a little battle to get out of the pack right there.
Absolutely, and it burned 3/4 of the jam clock to do it, too.
Vanessa Blutchen's really, I tell you, the dynamic duo that is Breaker Thighs and Jaeger is not to be denied.
Yeah, I'll
as
tell
you can see right here. They're like, we know you're talking about us.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
The cool thing is when Jaeger's on the high side and Breaker's on the low side, it's almost like they're the same height. Is that physics? Is that what you're going to tell me?
Yeah, it enhances their psychic abilities when they're the same height.
Okay, thank you. We do have a penalty, though, against Jaeger with a directional block, and a penalty against Chance the Lapper for the aliens with an arms penalty. Good old arms penalty.
That means that each pack will be down one blocker.
Yeah, there's Stiletto.
Boy, oh boy, is Stiletto fast.
Yeah. But Bucket's out,
smokes.
too. So right now we have a 10-point game. The advantage is to the Cowboys, but Stiletto working so hard, but she sees Bucket coming up behind her, so she uses the power of the lead jammer to put hands on hips and call off the jam. That's some smart stuff there.
Yeah, absolutely critical. And it's so hard as a jammer because you have to pay attention to so many things.
You have to pay attention. You lost me at paying attention.
What? You have to do what?
It's so hard.
Sorry, I was busy admiring Miss Behaven's Woody shirt. Did you see the front of that thing?
I just heard Woody, and now I have to giggle for a minute. You said Woody. Okay, Steph Kahn. Wooty, I'll call her. Wooty. No. Lead jammer.
There goes Belle Scorcho.
Yeah. Now, there was a star pass to Belle, and unfortunately, Belle did not have time to put on that star. So that led to 4 points for the aliens and StuffCon.
Star pass is when the jammer passes the
star,
the helmet cover to the pivot. They can only pass it to the pivot. They can only hand it to the pivot.
With their very pivoty helmet with a stripe on it.
They can't throw it. They can't drop it. They can't. Nope. They can't mail it. They can't FedEx it.
Can't smoke it.
Can't smoke it.
Can't choke it. And there's a song in there, and I just can't remember what it is. Oh.
Woo! Jaeger keeps her feet. Exits the pack.
She's like that through there like a cannonball. Oh, tries to get by a Moxicillin. Actually did a pretty good job there, but almost went face first into that rail.
No, you don't want to do that.
No, man, that's especially when you're Jaeger's height. You're just gonna, man, that's why they wear mouth guards.
face versus rail, rail wins every time. Oh, beautiful, beautiful move by Jaeger. Twists her hips and just slides through between that black wall. 9 points. 9 points for the Cowboys. It's a lot of points, you believe.
That's a lot of points. Bringing it to 71-58. Advantage for the Cowboys. 5 minutes left in the first half about before we have halftime. And then everyone can buy beer and merch and cool stuff from our vendors. So much cool stuff from our vendors.
There is so much cool stuff in the vendors. We've got Sammy Swoop out there doing tooth gems. That's amazing. Jupiter's Moons doing tarot readings, selling fresh bundles and tea blends and healing jewelry.
Cool stuff. And also very cool is Bucket working her way into a point-scoring position for the Cowboys. Oh, that was so clean through, but that was because she's going against the friendly side. Now coming up against the Aliens. And they're giving her all kinds of close encounters of the third, fourth, I don't know how many kinds going on here.
The Cowboys jammer does make it out.
I think Bucket got a hit there because Bucket's like trying to.
Yeah, it looks like Bucket's just kind of running out the clock a little bit here.
I don't think Bucket wants to go back into the pack.
Well, I wouldn't. Not after what they did to her last time. And yet, she braves it. Picks up some more points.
That's so Bucket.
Good work, Bucket. Also out there selling stuff you can buy and give to people. Like if there was a holiday or something.
Well, first of all, we have to say we need to talk about Jane Woe being in the penalty box for the Cowboys. There's something out there that I really like. It's Jet Blaster's selling these bears, and there's one named Witchy, which is the cutest little bear.
You should see these bears. They are nutty, and Jet Blaster makes them with found objects from like the airport.
Yeah, Jet Blaster, skater with the bike crew. And it actually works for the airlines, works for the airport.
Yeah, these are just amazing little art pieces. You should go and look at them, even if you don't buy them, but you should buy them. They're very cool.
Yeah. You see the witchy one, that's the one I like a lot. It's really cute.
We've also got Rude Chicks clothing out there for all your derby needs. All skate, no hate since 2008.
But a fight coming through in the pack. Trying to decide, should I call it off? Oh yeah, calls it off. Sees breaker thighs heading into a point scoring position and calls it off. Got the 9 points there for the Aliens.
Aliens closing up that gap, 78-67 in favor of the Cowboys. 2 minutes left.
And we do have a penalty against penetration of the Cowboys with a directional block. Shocking. Hi, Derelict. How are you? I love you, man. Stefcon 1, lead jammer. And no funks given is the jammer for the Cowboys. Makes it out of the pack. And now,
oh my
goodness. That was, I don't know if Stefcon tripped on Vanessa Bludgeons on our Jaeger, but.
It looked like she tangled up skates with somebody, but Jaeger skated away, hands in the air, as if to say, it wasn't me.
We're going to take a moment here. Chancellor Lapper with a penalty for the Aliens for a low blocking penalty.
Less than a minute to go in this first half. The tension's running high, you believe.
I know. Everyone keeps looking over her. I'm like, oh, they're looking at us. I'm like, no, they're looking at the scoreboard.
I know, but it is making me nervous, honestly.
I know. There's so much pressure. Stiletto jamming for the Aliens, lead jammer. Trying to come up to the friendly line in the back. Oh, Jane Woe starts coming in. Stiletto calls it off. Looks like we got 1 point for the Aliens.
Yeah, Beats by K was not letting that friendly happen. Forces the call off.
And this will probably be the last jam of the first half, so make some noise for roller derby, everybody. I hope you all are having a real good time. Woo! Yeah, I like that sound.
That looked like Sweetie, and it was.
Oh!
Holy
Oh!
smokes!
Whoa! Yowzer, misbehaving just scared the Jesus out of me.
That was some bing, bing, bing ricochet rabbit action in turn 2. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
can't-
Anyway, Sweetie jamming for the Aliens gets knocked into the infield by penetration, gets back on the track, but let's see what kind of damage got done there by misbehaving.
Wow, I am just loving Misbehaven's energy, her almost absolute recklessness out there on the track. So exciting to watch.
1 point for the Aliens, and it's halftime, everybody.
Woo!
Hey, go get yourself some beer and snacks and merch, and go buy cool stuff out at our vendors. They got great stuff. The place in the corner, they have copal incense if you're into that. I got myself some copal resin. It's really, really good stuff. And yeah, check it out. And we'll be back here in 30 minutes.
It's your thing. Do what you wanna do. I can't tell you who to shock it to. It's your thing.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the second half of exciting roller derby action here at Valhalla. Did y'all have a good halftime? Grab some beers, visit our vendors, get some merch. Come on, let's make some noise for roller derby, everybody. Yeah. Gotta warm up. You gotta scream a little bit. Stomp your feet. Just no whistling. All right, starting off the second half, 78-71 advantage for the Cowboys. First half saw a lot of directional blocks. We'll have to see how that plays out. And we are starting the jam, though. Of course, nobody in the penalty box. And it looks like we got Bel Scorcho jamming for the Cowboys and working out to be the lead jammer. But we got Booty trying to get past D-Cup, No Fox Given, and Breaker Thighs. Stefan goes up there to break up the white wall. American Booty out. Oh, man, nice hit there from Stefan against Bel Scorcho, who uses that lead jammer power to call off the jam.
What's up, Evil Lee?
What's up, Trixie?
I just felt like saying something. My daughter's texting me. She wants to know if I'm watching the game.
Oh my God, tell me that I love her. Say Auntie Evil says hello. Gives my love. If May was watching the game, then I wouldn't have to tell you to text that.
She meant the LA Kings game.
Oh. Oh my God. All right, so right now we got Jaeger as the lead jammer, jamming for the Cowboys. Hell's Kitten. Man. Oh! I think Jaeger's elbow just went into Stiletto's face.
Yikes! You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, I gotta say though, that wasn't on purpose.
No.
I think it's colder up here. I think the altitude makes it colder.
Well, that's how it works on Mount Everest. I'm sure it works the same way here.
Absolutely. Okay, so we do have penalties against both the teams. We got a low blocking penalty against each one of them, so they'll be each sitting out a blocker.
But not for very long.
Yeah, because that jam's already over.
Somebody tell Stiletto she can get out of the box. There you go. I thought Stiletto was just going to chill.
I was like, you know, I can't even say it because they'll be gone so quickly.
Although it was not a very long jam, and yet it was enough time for, looks like Sweetie to pick something up there.
Well, it usually doesn't take much time to pick up something, that's from what I've learned in life. So hopefully it takes, you can get rid of it with some penicillin. And we do have a penalty against Sweetie. That's what Sweetie picked up, a penalty.
As for a directional block, Jan Woe goes to the infield, takes a second to get up, but does make it back up.
Oh man, I could hear that. Slim Riggins finally getting out of that pack.
Yeah, Slim gets 4 points, but boy, did they make Slim work for it. One of the other things about being up in this new position, Evil, is that I can hear the enforcers better, and it is really, they are so professional, they really
They're
have
loud.
their stuff wired.
I think I'm loud, they're loud. And that's Bonify in the penalty box for the Aliens with the directional block.
By the way, if you want to be an enforcer, you can. They'll train you. You don't have to know how to skate. You just have to be, you know, have a good sense of justice about you and a good attention to detail. And you got to email refs@derbydolls.com.
You get a whistle. Nobody else gets a whistle. Only refs get a whistle.
That's true.
And you get a, you know, watching the bout from the infield's a lot of fun. I watched the Tilted Thunder scrimmage against Derby Dolls and helped out with some enforcing. And it's so much fun to be on the infield. So if you're interested, go to derbydolls.com and find out how to be a referee. There's some misbehaving comes by Hell's Kitten.
Oh man, Misbehaving has been so exciting to watch this whole game, Evilly.
Yeah, really on fire. And American Booty tried to do one last hurrah to take her out, but didn't quite work. Ooh, Hell's Kitten holding her back, kind of scraping at her feet there. You're not gonna pass me, unless you're gonna feed me.
And Hell's Kitten, by the way, also keeping her feet under a lot of pressure from Misbehaving.
Ten points for the Cowboys.
You know what Cowboys like? They like points. They like Brandon Cattle and Sean Terbacki, and they like points.
And they got 99 of them and 71 for the Aliens. Nobody in the penalty box. D-Cup jamming for the Cowboys. Lead jammer. A lot of hustle going on in that pack as Amoxicillin trying to get out.
Big hit from Belle Scorcha just as Amoxicillin looked like she was gonna break free.
Yeah, and right now you can see they're getting out of that engagement zone. The pack's back there and they have to rejoin it. Oh yeah, they're getting told, the pack is there. You gotta get in the pack.
Incredible lateral movement from D-Cup Runneth Over, who seems to have an ability to generate power and speed within not very many steps.
I mean, just like she can look at you and knock you over sometimes. Jesus in the penalty box with a low blocking penalty. Ah, Jesus.
By my unofficial count, that puts Jesus at 5 penalties. On your
Uh-oh.
7th penalty, you are ejected from the game. So, Jesus, knock it off. Speaking of knocking it off, Steph Kahn knocking Jane to the infield.
While Beats by K gets in the lead jammer position for the Aliens. They're down 71 to 101, so down by 30 points. But there is a wall of white behind him. Comes up against Slim Riggins, and then no Fox given.
That pack's all in front, though, so I'm going to expect a lot of probably blocking out play penalties.
Yeah, the pack is where the majority of the skaters are, and if they're blocking outside of that engagement zone, they're going to get a blocking out of bounds penalty. And we do have 1 point for the Aliens.
pack management is so critical to the game. It's not always apparent when you first start watching roller derby. It's a little tougher to understand, but if you're out there skating, it means the world.
Pack management.
Pack management. Nobody in the penalty box, so obviously I don't know beans.
All right, bucket gets by Ivana Fight to become lead jammer. Well, Stiletto is still being bounced around there. Oh, penetration comes up. Oof. Takes to the rail, but she still gets out of it. Oh, wow. Bucket sees Stiletto come up behind her, and she's, oh, hell no, and just calls off the jam. Tell you, getting that lead jammer power is very important.
Well, inter-team high five between penetration and the jammer from the other team. You like to see that kind of sportspersonship.
Yeah. Be civil.
There's no good manners cost nothing, Evilee.
This is true.
That looks like no fox given with the star once again for the Cowboys.
Oh, man. Definitely hearing some knees.
Yeah.
Ah!
Jesus is out of there.
Jesus is out of there, and jamming against no fox given.
American Booty trying to hang up Slim Riggins in the back of that pack.
Yeah, Jesus was pretty good at coming through on the friendly side, obviously, but sees no fox given about to get into that point scoring position and calls off the jam.
Empty penalty boxes once again.
We like that.
Yeah.
We like having full packs.
Of course, it means Derelict's got nothing to do.
Oh, he can entertain himself. He's a very resourceful young man.
Has to think about writing his novel instead of writing on the whiteboard.
Gandalf Gacray, lead jammer, jamming for the Cowboys, coming into the point scoring
Oh,
position.
my goodness.
Oh, the Ivana Fight. Ouch. That was brutal. Oh my God, Gandalf, are you all right?
I'm not sure. It looked like Gandalf might have took that one right to the kisser.
Stefcon, though, makes it through, taking advantage of that situation. Is this game more brutal, or is it just because we're at this angle?
Yeah, we can see all of it.
Yeah, for anyone who hasn't been here before, we just got a new office up here, and we're really excited to be in it. You can't see it if you're watching on YouTube, but we're like elevated now, so it's really cool. Want to give a shout out to everybody watching on YouTube, and I especially want to give a shout out to truck driving Kimmy. Kimmy is hauling 35,000 pounds of turkeys from Bentonville, Arizona to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Go Kimmy. Once again, want to give some love to the Tilted Thunder Roller Derby watching on YouTube. We love you. Can't wait for you to be back. And we're kind of hoping that maybe the Punch family, as in the Alpaca Punch family, is still watching the live stream. Her sister in New Zealand, the sister Lorena, brother-in-law Gaz, and nephews Tristan in Austin, and niece Gwen, and maybe her, mama and papa Paca. Anyway, we hope that you all are watching, and I have a very special shout out for Seth. Seth, this is when you're watching the footage later on. Happy frickin' wedding day.
What?
We are one VP and pineapple on pizza. Ugh. Yes, Seth, who is getting married today, and I guess our invites got lost in the mail, Trixie.
I guess so.
But Seth, if you are watching this later while eating some horrible pineapple on pizza, we love you, man, and congratulations, and we wish we could be there. Actually, we really wish we could have taken you out the night before.
And our best felicitations to the new Mrs. Who.
Yes, a wonderful, wonderful person. And I drove by Games and Dames here. That would have been a great place to take Seth, but of course he's on the East Coast. We do have a penalty against Ivana Fight with an above shoulders block, and we are back to it.
And that looks like Bell Scorcho's back to it. Lead jammer for the Cowboys. Wow, big wreckage in turn 2. Misbehaving, lost some piece of equipment and skates back to the bench.
Oh boy. Yeah, she lost her skate truck there. Like the whole
Holy
axle
smokes,
came
the
off. The whole axle, I'm sorry, came off. Her two wheels, her two front wheels. I guess I know what she's going for Christmas. It's her two front wheels.
Hey. Well, no, it's her back wheels.
Oh,
Anyway,
it's the back wheels.
I've seen one wheel
So
come
much
off.
for
I don't
saying
know-
we could see so much better up here. That's both binoculars on that one.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody's entire truck come off. That's amazing.
That is amazing. I mean, not for her,
No, it sucks for her.
but I mean, it takes effort. So it's kind of like, you know, you got to kind of admire that.
Vicorp in the chat rooms diagnosed that remotely as a kingpin. Broke a kingpin.
Yes, well, if somebody would know, it would be Vicor. And right now we got Bucket jamming for the Cowboys in the lead jammer position.
Woo! Jaeger giving the business to American Booty. Booty's got to reset behind the pack to avoid a cutting penalty as Bucket enters for a scoring pass. Boy, Jaeger will not
They're
leave
not.
Booty
I'm
alone.
just, I can't stop watching it. That's incredible. Yeah, Vicor is the co-owner of Cheese Balls, skate bearings.
I knew that.
Okay, I thought so.
You don't have to tell me that. I knew that.
All right. I don't know, man. Jeez. I don't know.
You tell everybody else, though, if you want to give them a free ad.
Sure. Cheese balls, skate bearings. Bearings are good. And we do have a directional block and a low block against the Moxakillan of the Aliens. So two penalties in one, but yet you say serve the same time.
Yeah, brings them Moxakillan also, by my unofficial count, 2-5.
Stefcon jamming for the Aliens. Now they're still down 77 to 111 for the Cowboys. And I love watching D-Cup like just totally like conduct the pack like that.
Oh my goodness, such amazing evasive action from Steph Conline. Picks up 4 points for the Aliens.
It looks like Misbehaving is looking for some help from maybe in the track monkeys. Can y'all
Oh
fix
yeah, I
this?
mean, if you need a wrench or something.
Our track monkeys, they keep the track safe. They do all kinds of wonderful stuff, and we love them very much. This beast here takes some effort.
Stiletto taking huge advantage of the track geometry, taking the inside line and just eating up track. Taken to the rail by No Fox Given, forced to call it off.
Hey, I want to give a quick shout out right now to Cherry Blazer wants to welcome her in-laws, Randy and Anna Gomez. Where's Randy and Anna Gomez? Hey! And of course her wonderful wife, Elena. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Cherry Blazer appreciates it. All of us appreciates it.
We got just over 2 minutes left in this quarter. That means just over 2 minutes until the raffle. So start
That's right.
digging in your pockets and
So
get those things handy.
One time you can start digging in your pocket like really deep and no one's gonna get creeped out. Just really
Gross.
get in there.
That's nasty.
Maybe it's in my
Marie.
back pocket. Oh, mommy. I don't know what just happened to penetration, but whew, might leave a mark. Seeing D-Cup like just leading the pack like that is somewhat terrifying. And then launching into Hell's Kitten that way. I hope everyone else who's watching the game noticing that that also our rad crew is up here with us in the announcer's office, and they've got a new angle.
Whoa!
So I'd love to hear some feedback on that.
D-Cup puts a heck of a hit on that jammer to close out the jam.
Yeah,
4 points for the Aliens.
yeah, she slammed there on Hell's Kitten. You know, take that kitten down. Vanessa Bludgeons heading to the penalty box, being joined by Hell's Kitten.
That's no way to treat a kitten.
Kitten's going to the box, and that's going to make this a power jam. Yeah, it's low blocking penalty for both of them. So we got a power jam, everybody.
Yeah, and Jaeger started a good like 20 feet behind the jam line.
Yeah, Jaeger wants to get that speed going. You can start wherever you want. You just have to start behind that line. You can start on the jam line, but you can also, some skaters really do prefer starting back. Pat got to pull it together. Alien's holding up the 3-wall up front.
There you go, break your thighs. Close chance the lap out, but only for about a second. Jaeger calls it off, 20 seconds left on the game clock. So we're gonna have one more jam this quarter.
Yep, that's right, get those raffle tickets ready. Then you can climb up the stairs of doom.
Oh man, yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out.
I don't think we have the liability to do that. I swear though, if you put a mattress there, I will try to slide down the rails and slam into it.
Okay, but you sign a hold harmless first.
I'll wear an S1 helmet, I'll be fine. It's the worst that can happen. You're like, I don't even want to think about it. All right, penetration jamming for the Cowboys. Lead jammer. Making way into a point scoring position. Wow. Beats by K, tries to throw a block, and penetration just takes her out. There was an attempt there for a helmet, a star pass. Didn't quite go right. And I believe, is it raffle time? It's raffle time, everybody.
It does look like it's raffle time. They're going to come up here and call these winners. If you won, go down to the desk by the bleachers to claim your prize. Please do not come up here. We love you, but we don't want to see you up these stairs.
All right. So, first prize, 10 class pass to Sanctuary Fitness. Any location, downtown LA, Arts District, Pasadena, or West Hollywood. And where's my readers? And the winner is 589899. That's 589899. We got a winner? One more time. 589899. This is an awesome opportunity to get these passes, and we will have them down there somewhere. The next one, oh man, this is so cool. The Bump Box Bluetooth speaker, it's just the most adorable thing. And the winner of that is 589907. Yeah, you got a winner? Oh my God, when you see how cute this is, you're just gonna lose it. You come over here and they'll give it to you when they get down the stairs. It's so cute. Oh, and there's another one. Okay, isn't that convenient? It is, the winner is 589888. Yeah, somebody won. All right, like collect down there and we'll be with you in just a minute. All right, what's up next? Oh, it's the, okay, this is a new one. It's a gift certificate to Randy's Donuts. I'm not kidding you, man. The next person's gonna win a gift certificate to Randy's Donuts. And that person who you want to become friends with is 589891. 589891. Yeah! I want to be your friend. I like donuts. Okay. Oh, man. This is awesome stuff. And now, a gift bag of Derby Dolls merch. That's right. Fabulous Derby Dolls merch. And the winner of that is 590061. That's 590061. We got a winner there. 061. All right, they got your prizes down there somewhere. And the last wonderful prize, Rude Chicks, who you can see out there in our little vendor area. This is a Rude Chicks merch bag, and the winner is 590043. 590043. Come collect your prizes, and we'll be right back at you in 2 minutes. You're welcome. nice they can't come up here, though.
Yeah.
Who dares enters? The monkey just freaked me out.
Hello.
Hi.
They do their own raffle.
I know.
announcing.
It looks so sad. I don't mind. I mean, I don't want to set precedent for you guys if I didn't bother. There's a talk. All right, I hate to interrupt David Bowie, but this is it. Fourth, final quarter. Exciting roller derby action. Make some noise, everybody. 122 for the Cowboys, 87 for the Aliens. We got a lot of people with some penalties racked up here, and we might be seeing some people taken out of the game. We do have two people right now, Fox and Jesus got low blocking penalties for the Aliens. And we do have the Cowboys jammer, Penetration, out with a back blocking penalty, making this jam a power jam. And Chance the Lapper will be your power jammer for the Aliens.
Huge opportunity for the Aliens. The Cowboys really shut down their scoring in the third, holding them to just 16 points evenly. And there's that star pass. Steph Con is now your jammer in this power jam.
You know, it helps if you put your earbuds in after doing the raffle.
Yeah, then you can hear me giving you all the sweet freaking analysis, for crying out loud.
Jesus, I feel like a real dick right now.
I just broke the whole game down. You would have
so
understood
happens to me.
everything.
It so happens to me all the time. All right, Steph Con working way into a point scoring position. Oh, goes for the high side.
Oh,
Tries to get past the bucket. Ends up now going against Jane Woe. There's some great lateral blocking there. And then no Fox given is like, well, just take anyone to the infield that wants to go. Steph Con comes through, calls it off. I don't think she wanted to do that again.
well, even if she wanted to, there's still about 2 seconds left on that jam clock. So.
Oh, well, then there's that. Time goes so fast when you're up here.
See a skater in the box for the Aliens.
Yeah, that's Chance in the penalty box with the directional block. Also, Jane Woe's in a penalty box for a multiplayer block. And we got Belle Scorcho. She's jamming for the Cowboys, followed by American Booty, who's jamming for the Aliens. And, well, Belle just comes in that pack and grabs a point and just calls it off.
Yeah,
And there you
hits
go.
It, quits it, gets not just the two people she passed, but the one in the box too, Evilly.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Total of 3 for the Cowboys. Got a shout out in the chat room. Madeline Welch says, shout out to the rad crew. I feel like I'm there.
Aw.
Very cool.
Well, if you're here, you'd be cold. So please, you might want to add that to getting the full experience. Okay, everyone be really quiet for a minute.
It's respectful.
Is it? Okay, I'll be respectful, Trixie.
There we go. Now you can make noise. They're skating again.
Woo! Wow, that's an intense tight pack. Jesus, though, trying to get her way out. Damage Dame makes it out of the pack. Jamming for the Cowboys. She just takes a little trip to the infield.
Courtesy of penetration.
She just had to re-enter that pack or would get a penalty for advancing position, cutting the track, shall we say. Damage Dame through on the high side.
Yeah, looked like D-Cup wanted to give her a little assist, but got shook off. I'll do it myself, says Damage Dame.
I don't need that. Woo! Coming through on the inside, though, goes into the infield. Once again, has to re-enter that pack without advancing position or will get a cutting penalty.
Excellent block by Hell's Kitten there for the Aliens.
Yeah, the unfriendly find of the Aliens there. Woo, that's right. You can make some noise.
It's okay to cheer. I was just kidding about it being disrespectful. You don't gotta listen to me
No,
just because I got a microphone.
I'm the only one who's being disrespectful, trust me.
Evil's being disrespectful enough for everybody. Y'all are good.
Nobody can be a bigger asshole than me. I'm sorry, it's just true. That's why they're afraid to get rid of me. Sorry, here.
What
I don't know. I'm just joking. Penetration in the penalty box with a cutting penalty for with an illegal block for the Cowboys. And Jaeger. Oh, Jaeger is taunting Stiletto. Like, you want a piece of this? You want to get some? You want some? I'm going to do it. I tell you, if Stiletto had passed Jaeger right there, I'd laugh my ass
That
off.
would have been amazing. But no dice. Maybe next time. We can keep hoping for it.
You never know.
It's like that $1 billion lottery. The pleasure's in hoping for it.
Yes, it's a moment of fantasy of what you'll do with it. I'm going to save all the kittens. Stefan jamming for the Aliens. Ooh, keeps having to readjust position from going into the infield. Oh, misbehaving. Really trying to take her in the infield.
Boy, and Bell Scorcher tries to finish the job. Stefan refuses to get knocked into the infield.
While Slim Riggins fighting to get out of that pack.
Star pass for the Cowboys.
Passed it to D-Cup. But Stefan, I couldn't tell if she was calling the JAMA for adjusting her shirt. I mean, really? Didn't it kind of look like she was adjusting her shirt? You know,
I thought she was giving you a dirty look.
Oh, I'd like, oh, there's Grant with the taking pictures. I better adjust my shirt. Hey, by the way, Grant Palmer, our photographer, amazing pictures from these games. You should check him out. Grant Palmer Photography on Facebook and Instagrams and stuff. And we do have a penalty against Bonafide for an arms penalty for the Aliens. A is for arms, A is for Aliens.
Both teams in the land of triple digits, 134 to 101 in favor of the Cowboys. With 9:20 left, the Aliens can still come back, but they better get on their horse, so to speak.
Maybe they got to go into some sort of warp speedy thing, or.
There you go.
So, oh my gosh, a star pass to Stiletto as Bucket comes in, trying to get past that wall being put up there by Moxa Killen and Vanessa Bludgeons and Sweetie. Hey, don't forget, after the bout, the fun doesn't have to end. You can go to the airliner for the after party. I think it's still going on there. Check it out. They'll let you know. Yes, the airliner on Broadway after the game. The kitchen will be open and the drinks will be flowing. Some hot food and
the kitchen will be flowing and the drinks will be open.
Nice shot of whiskey. That'll warm you right up. I mean, it's like 50. It's so cold.
Woo!
Jaeger
spins her way out of a block and is away, lickety-split. American Booty clearing out bodies, but it is not enough to get a chance to lap her out of the pack.
Yeah, there's got to be a Jaeger's greatest hits video in the makes, because it's just like, here I come! I don't know how else to explain it. It's really cool, and I got to say, this camera angle is really going to bring it out. Thanks, Rad. And thanks to all the wonderful people who've been working so hard on making this place look better, especially Wooby and Cowboy, whoever my beloved Cowboy is. Legendary Cowboy.
Yeah, they really put in so much work just to dress the place up, to build all of this new stuff, and the place just looks fantastic. We're so grateful.
And of course, our own Mr. Chata for being such a visionary. Mr. Chata, busy filming right now. Misbehaving out of the pack and lead jammer. Jesus got put in the infield, got stuck behind D-Cup. Ouch.
D-Cup waving her hand saying, I'm the one you got to get in behind.
Yeah, well, misbehaving just shot through there. I guess the wheel thing's been fixed. That's nice. Those antic skates? And now it's like Bonafide was just kind of taking her up and down laterally.
Slowly escorted.
It's like,
to the
okay,
coping.
like a little slider.
Yeah, now we go up in.
Yep,
Now
nope,
we go
now we're going down, now we're going down. Oh, nope. Oops, oh. All right, they kind of lost the space there to do it.
Wow, huge hit right there to close out that jam.
All right, well, at least both teams are in the century marks, but 140 to 101. Cowboys got that lead. All right, in the penalty box, we got break with eyes for the Cowboys with the low blocking, and in the penalty box for the Aliens, that's Moxie and Sweetie, both with directional blocks.
Aliens with a couple people in penalty trouble, including Mox Killen. Jesus on 5, Chance on 5, and Mox on 6.
Yeah, and Steph Con, lead jammer, Gandalf the tray. It seemed like was going to try and pass do a star pass to Bell, but that didn't quite work out.
Oh, okay, so she took it off and put it back on again.
Maybe she just didn't like the way it looked. I don't know. They showed backwards.
My star's on funny. I'm going to fix it. Grant Palmer's going to take my picture. I don't want to look whack.
Timeout being called by the enforcers. Hey, I want to remind everybody that if you want to become a Derby doll, visit our table out there to learn more about it and find out information about our Fresh Meat program online at derbydolls.com.
Yeah, the table's a lie, but the website is real. You can go there for information on becoming a junior, becoming a fresh meat, becoming a Derby Por Vida, all of that.
Derby Por Vida is if you want to skate Derby for fun, you can do that. You don't have to go into this to skate full combat. And so basically, if you're into that, make sure you check out derbydolls.com. So there's lots of different options to figure out how you want to get involved with roller derby or as an enforcer, or if you're a girl from the age of 7 to 17, that will follow you for the juniors. How was the juniors bout today? I missed it.
Oh, the juniors bout was killer. Oh my God, they traded off lead a couple of times throughout the game. There was a last-minute comeback. There was a power jam to close the game, and the trailing team came up, got ahead on points, but then there was one last jam. And the other team brought it back, and it was amazing, and you should have seen it.
Oh, man, if I wasn't at the Adam Bones going away party, I would have been here for that. I love the juniors. They're just so incredible, and it's really can be literally game-changing for the people who are a part of it. So make sure you check out derbydolls.com if you want information on that. And I just want to thank our volunteers again who make this league possible. Pretty much everyone, 95% of the staff you see here are volunteers. So, please pick up your own trash. That's nice. And we appreciate little things like that. And like I said, be sure to tell your friends how much fun you're having at roller derby because, like I said, we have no advertising budget. We're a nonprofit organization run by the skaters, referees, and those who love roller derby. Our next derby bout will be on December 10th, and that will be a good one. We're excited for that.
Even if you can't make it to the juniors game in person, if you know that you're coming to the adult one at night, check it out on our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and look for Derby Dolls because those games are always very, very hotly contested.
All right, game underway again. We're back in business.
How you doing, Evilly?
You know, Trixie, I'm by your side, and that's one of my favorite places in the whole world to be.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So I'm good. Except for I keep doing dumb things, but that is no surprise to anybody. Okay, slow moving packs. Bucket coming through on the, trying to come through on the high side. Comes through up front, becomes the lead jammer. And Sweetie out of the pack for Aliens.
Sweetie turning up the speed. Well, Bucket bleeds off some of it as she attacks the pack. Always a smart move for a jammer if they don't see a good path through.
Yes.
Maybe hit the brakes a little bit so that you don't whack people in the back and get a bunch of penalties.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that. That's bad news.
Now, you know other things you don't want to do?
I know lots of things I don't want to do.
Burn $44 billion.
Oh, but I've gotten so much joy out of it, Evilly.
Oh my God, the people who tanked Eli Lilly over the price of insulin, those people are my heroes. They're now with the 5 people I want to have dinner with or something, whatever that thing is. Well done, people.
Yeah.
Well done owning them.
F Tuesdays with Maury. I want Tuesdays with the Troll Patrol who's taking down Elon Musk. I love it
fantastic. All right, Jane Woe is jamming for the Cowboys. And man, coming up against a whole wall of aliens. They're just aliens everywhere.
Aliens everywhere I look. Didn't stop Jane Woe, tell you what.
Nope, didn't. Ooh, stop Stiletto though. Oh, is Breaker Thighs saying hi to us? Hi.
Hi, Breaker Thighs.
Hi. You're waving at us, right? No? Not us? Okay.
I'm pretty sure she was waving
She
at
was
us.
totally waving at us.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she be waving
She
at
loves
us?
us.
Uh-oh.
One thing about Ridley Scorpio, when she calls a penalty, it stays called.
Oh, when she calls a penalty, she calls a penalty.
You're going to know about it.
Yeah, well, and D-Cup's about to know about it because D-Cup just got pulled down.
Yeah, but it's Gandalf the Cray sitting it out.
That's true. Gandalf with a directional block. And Stefcon, lead jammer for the Aliens. Got a pretty strict lead over Breaker Thighs, who gets a push from Jaeger and then taken the infield by Jesus. And Stefcon just flows on through.
Stefcon did not lose a step going through that pack. I think she went into bullet time.
Oh, right into damage time. She could tell that Jaeger was laying a trap for her. I mean, it was like really obvious. I mean, that was like Coyote and Roadrunner obvious. I wonder what Jaeger's going to do if I come through on the inside.
Jaeger's out here like painting a fake freeway exit, a tunnel on the side of the track.
Stefcon's like, do I look new? Whoa! But she did try to go for her back, and Jaeger did kind of own that.
An apex jump denied.
She's, can I get one? Yeah, I keep thinking she's looking up here. She's looking up at the time clock, Trixie. She's looking at the jam clock to see how many seconds she has. That's why everyone's kind of growling at us. They want to see how much time's on the jam clock. We do have penalties. Oh, against Jaeger and against Damage Dame. Jaeger with a directional block and a blocking out of play for Damage Dame of the Cowboys. Down the last couple minutes. Make some noise for roller derby, everybody. Woo! And Misbehaving, jamming for the Cowboys. But here comes American Booty. Misbehaving, taken to the rail by Hell's Kitten and being held there by Beats by K and Mox.
Woo. Did not manage to call it off before exiting the track.
Yeah, and then D-Cup kind of sat on her head.
That'll happen sometimes. Sometimes you'll just be living your life and then D-Cup
D-Cup
sits on your head.
It's kind of incredible how many people have actually sat on my head in roller derby. Not in any way that you would assume to be pleasurable, I tell you.
There's a lot of yelling going on down there.
Lots of yelling.
And a couple folks in the box I spy with my little eye. Looks like Moxa Killen sitting for the Aliens and D-Cup for the Cowboys. Two jammers on the track.
Ooh,
That puts
company in there. Yeah, D-Cup's in there with a stopping penalty. And Mox directional block ejected for hitting that penalty threshold. And Hell's Kitten in there with a directional block, and see if she'll make it through the game.
Hell's Kitten's gonna be just fine. She's on like 3.
Oh, cool. Bucket,
There's
lead
only
jammer.
56 seconds left, you believe?
I know. This.
How much can any one skater get up to in 56 seconds?
Well,
We're about to find out.
the Northridge earthquake was about that long. You saw how much damage that did.
Bucket hits her hips, calls it off.
Once again, I want to thank everybody who's watching us in the chat room or watch us on YouTube, on the Derby Dolls channel on YouTube and in the chat room. Thank you so much for watching us. We can feel your love. Not feeling the love will be penetration in the penalty box with a directional block and a stiletto, also a directional block.
All right, time on the game clock is running down, but this jam is going to continue until the lead jammer calls it off or until. And there was that call off.
Jaeger got to do it again.
All right, so with the game clock done, the officials are going to talk it over. If the team in the lead skated clean in the last jam, this game is over. If they committed a penalty and the other team skated clean, we're going to have one last jam. Keep your eyes on head ref Hasselblack with the call.
That's right. Cowboys win it 161 to 118.
Congratulations to the Cowboys. Damage Dame, Bessel Scorehouse in Texas. D-Cup runneth over, Bell Scorcho, Penetration, Gandalf the Cray, Breaker Thighs, No Fox Given, Slim Riggins, Jane Woe, Captain Misbehaving, Captain Bucket, Badger Skatem O'Neill, and Bench Coach to be determined. Your winners, the Cowboys.
Let's give it up for the Aliens, Stefcon, Hell's Kitten, Moxakilla, American Booty, Stiletto, Jesus, Atomic Blonde, Beats by K, Vanna Fight, Vanessa Legend, Sweet Home Alabama, Chance the Lapper, the Manager, Chewbacca, and Scrappy. Also want to thank our enforcers and our EMTs and our RAD team and all of you for being here. We really appreciate it. And we want to remind you, to first of all, stay warm. I'm Eva Lee, and this is Trixie Biscuit.
Night, folks.
And we hope you enjoy these last moments, but we're just going to remind you to be happy, be well, and be back here in December.